We're a little over a month into the NBA season here on ESPN. The Magic come in with a pretty good offensive squad. They can hold their own against most teams. They will be challenged in this game versus the Heat, who come in hoping they can break out of the scoring slump they seem to be mired in. They have real problems getting everyone involved on offense and struggle to put those points on the board. So without further ado, let's send it over to Bob Steele and Rod West.
Hello, everybody. It's nearly game time at the TD Waterhouse Center in Orlando. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Grant Hill can't be counted out tonight, Bob. Sometimes teams forget this guy's capable of putting up some points, and then he punishes them.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Miami Heat, at forward, Ryan Grant. Also at forward, Teron Butler. At guard, Eddie Jones. Also at guard, Rod Strickland. At center, Alonzo Mourning. And now it's time to the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic. At center, from Florida, 6'10", number 55, Andrew Clark. At forward, out of Clemson, 6'10", number 54, Horace Grant. At the other forward position, out of Duke University, 6'8", number 33, Grant Hill. At guard, out of Fayetteville State, 6'1", number 10, Dale Armstrong. Also at guard, out of Mount Christian Academy, 6'8", number 1, Tracy McCoy.
The Heat get the opening tip. Inside.
I got him. Over two.
Jones has the ball. Goes with the fadeaway. Puts too much on it.
Jones has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J. Gets right iron, no good.
Armstrong must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Bounce pass. 7 on the shot clock. At the foul line, shoots from the top of the key, gets back iron and out.
Mourning doesn't need to take that shot. There has to be a better option on offense.
Hill is asking for it in the post. From the left block,
Andrew
brings the first bucket of the game. Butler inbounds the ball.
The Heat
Have the ball in a small deficit, 2-0. Strickland passes. Grant now has it. The inside shot was missed by Grant.
way too much contact there. No question why the ref blew the whistle.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Caught by McGrady. Now left wing. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts it up. Puts up a miss.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Morning shoots from 13 feet out. Gets the far iron, but it goes in. Grant throws it in. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Armstrong passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Got that last jumper by Hill. Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Jones comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised.
Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
I got it.
Passes it. It's stolen.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defenders, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right to make the delivery, Bobby.
Passes. McGrady gets airborne. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. Grant inbounds the ball. The Heat bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 4 from the floor. Skies goes glass from the lay-in. Into the low post. Hill gets busy. Gets the lay-in. Strickland dishes it off. Shoots from the paint. Gets the front rim.
Morning can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse at the finish when you're that close.
Passes it. It's loose. Received by Strickland.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
The jumper was buried by Grant. Grant with the inbound.
The Magic
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Passes.
I got him.
7 seconds to shoot. McGrady with the ball. McGrady, skies! Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He gets the first of 2. Grant will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Heat.
The Heat
Have the ball. They're shooting 42% from the floor. And loads from deep, 3-point range. Gets right iron, no good. We're at the end of 1. They score 12-8.
The Magic
Have the lead after 1 period, Ron. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
assists, Bob. They're really showing what a good passing team they are. They're clicking together offensively and have the advantage on the scoreboard. An unselfish team is always at an advantage.
Hill throws it in. Get him!
14 blue. Come down low. Switch up.
Bounce to the paint. Look that last layup by McGrady.
Ball, ball, ball.
The Heat
Head into the front court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. The J was off the mark by Ellis. Humphrey makes the pass. Nice rebound by the first-year man out of Notre Dame.
The Magic
Have it. They're 5 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bounce pass. Hunter fades away inside. Can't get it to fall.
Hunter has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad. The Heat
Bring it up. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Pass low post. Fires from the right block. Nails it.
I got him.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter.
Strong, 14. Watch out inside.
Passes it. Humphrey fires. Can't answer back.
We can get a better shot.
Humphrey must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Leaned in, but missed by Mourning. Passes.
The Magic
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
Get him. What's the pick?
Armstrong passes.
Zipper, 88 tip.
7 on the shot clock. Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay. Ellis inbounds the ball.
The Heat
Can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. Mourning is asking for it in the post. The tray was missed by Jones. Hunter grabs the defensive board.
Credit to Dion stopping that three-pointer. Made him alter his shot just enough to miss. The Magic
Have the ball. They're shooting 63% from the floor.
Help down low.
Passes it. McGrady gets aggressive. That's the one-handed jam. Mourning brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Passes.
Slide. Watch the clock. Slide.
7 seconds to shoot. Mourning is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
tough call, Bob, but the right call. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
He gets the first of 2. Ellis will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Heat.
Yanks it down inside.
Get him. Through weak. Going inside.
Pass to the paint. Takes a turnaround Jay. Can't drop down his shot.
McGrady has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Bounce pass. Launches from beyond the arc. Puts too much on it.
Jones comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Heat ball.
Armstrong had his pass go out of bounds, and they give the ball up. Grant with the inbound.
I got him.
Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Strickland passes it. Jones takes a wide open shot. Doesn't get it all the way there.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
ISO.
Passes it. Uses the crossover. With the jab step. Tries to spin move. Gets stopped by Jones. 7 on the shot clock. Rod, here's the second look.
The Heat,
They'll take a timeout here.
Timeout Heat.
McGrady is a high riser. I don't think he cares who's in his way when he takes it home.
He isn't backing down from any confrontations tonight.
The Heat
Work it up court. They're 0 out of the last 4 from the arc. Pass caught by Mourning.
Power stack.
Puts it up. Can't get it to drop.
You cannot beat that kind of hands-on, in-your-face coverage. And it's so constant, too. That's a good example of how you play defense.
Passes. McGrady goes with the leaner. Puts too much on it.
Bobby, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Well, definitely, Rod. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risk when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. 45 seconds here in the second quarter. Passes it. They work it in low. Grant with the rock. High post shot missed by Grant. I'm starting to sound like a broken record. Another rebound for these guys. Just look at how they're dominating the board.
Dominating, that is the key word. Dominating.
Armstrong is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Grant throws it in.
The Heat
Have it. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Strickland dishes it off. Deflected, and it's right back to the shooter.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
A difficult shot and a miss by Armstrong. Caught by Strickland.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Strickland launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 23-11. Well, let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Magic have a sizable advantage in the field goal percentage category, and that's why they're winning. Expect them to continue looking for the high percentage shots in the second half. Horace Grant, in the first half, has a total of 2 points and 1 steal. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That'll do it for now. Don't forget to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the end of the game. Now let's go back to Bob and Rod.
Hill inbounds the ball.
Ball. Left 85.
Armstrong passes the ball. McGrady launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
McGrady is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
2C.
Passes. Jones is at the controls. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. 7 seconds to shoot. Rod, we got to see that again. Armstrong brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Heaves it and gets his 11th point of the game.
The Heat
Bring it up. They're 0 out of their last 5 from the arc. Passes. Pass right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Strickland makes the pass. Jones launches from beyond the arc. Can't answer back with a 3. Armstrong has it. Armstrong has the ball. He's shooting 25% from the floor. Swatted away, and it's loose inside. The alley was hooped in by Hunter. Grant with the inbound. The Heat have the ball. They're shooting 25% from the floor. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Jones is too wide open if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Armstrong with the great feed picks up his 6th assist.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard. Still, though, anything can happen. The Heat
work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc.
ISO. Get him.
Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. The run cannot be stopped by Strickland.
Strickland misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
Armstrong is at the controls. He's 1 of 4 from the floor. Hill passes. Gets cut off by Strickland. That's blocked, and it's loose on the perimeter.
That is simply just a mental error. You need to know where you are on the court at all times.
Butler throws it in.
Pick coming. Line it up.
The ball's loose. Stolen. It's 1-on-1. Gets vertical. Sets it down with one hand.
Hunter is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA.
Ball.
The Heat
have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the arc. Now in the paint.
The Magic
were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Puts it up off the inbound. Rips cord.
Tough matchup inside, Bob, but he gets the deuce. The Magic
have possession, and it's a 9-2 run. Pass to the wing. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Can't think the well-defended shot.
Tracy McGrady had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Passes. Bounce pass. Butler launches from beyond the arc. Off the mark.
He had great position and allowed him to snag that rebound. That's how you play this game. The Magic
head into the front court. They're shooting 52% from the floor. They work it in. Inside. They push it inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Misfired from the corner of the line by Grant. Strickland has the ball.
Grant was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession. Strickland is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills.
McGrady has the rock. He has 9 points from the floor. Armstrong passes it. The pass is intercepted. 43 seconds here in the third quarter.
Horrible angle on that pass, Bob. You've got to swing the ball to a wider angle if you want to make the entry pass from there.
Count that last jumper by Jones. Grant inbounds the ball. McGrady heads up court. He's shooting 50% from the arc. Passes it. Gets stopped by Strickland. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. McGrady takes a turnaround J. Can't stop the run.
McGrady isn't going to flinch away from any contact.
Right, a lot of players around the league are afraid of being tagged with that soft label. But he keeps making plays like that, he won't ever have to worry about anyone saying that. He completes the three-point play. The Heat have it. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Strickland dishes it off. Takes a quick shot. Can't get the buzzer beater. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 35-20. The Magic are still up large after 3. What's been the important stat thus far, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're really outdueling their opponents from the arc. Skilled perimeter shooting will always help a team win, and hey, they do have the lead.
Grant with the inbound. Bounce pass.
Ball. Push 5.
Passes it. Shoots. Gets the front rim.
Way to play the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Tipped in by Mourning.
Great second chance opportunity.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Armstrong has it. He's 1 out of his last 5 from the floor. Armstrong passes the ball. Goes with the crossover. Pass left side. 7 seconds to shoot. Grant puts it up from 11. Bounces it off the short side and in.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot. The Heat
bring it up. They're shooting 11% from the arc.
Going inside.
Passes.
Pick him up.
7 on the shot clock. Grabbed by Grant. Shoots with the clock winding down. Banks it in.
He's no superstar on the inside, but normally strong D seem to lay down the red carpet towards the hoop. Can't do that in this league, Bob.
Armstrong brings it up. He's shooting 20% from the floor. Passes it. Seven seconds to shoot. Right here it is one more time. Butler throws it in. The Heat have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the arc. Strickland makes the pass. Inside pass. Fired from the post. Gets right iron, no good.
Good rebound on the inside.
Butler capitalizes on the second chance opportunity. Armstrong with an ill-advised step on the line, and he's whistled out of bounds. DeClerc comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Heat are at the controls. They're shooting 35% from the floor. Passes.
Jones is a proud warrior inside, so he has to be a little humbled when he blows an easy one like that.
Armstrong has the ball. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Passes it.
Pin down.
7 on the shot clock. Goes with the crossover. McGrady elevates his money. He's got 18 tonight.
The Heat
will take a timeout here. Butler inbounds the ball. Strickland is at the controls. He has 4 points from the paint.
Stay tight inside.
Lobbed.
Right. Watch out inside.
Mourning pulls the trigger from the high
Nice
post.
shot, defense.
Doesn't get the tough shot.
Now, sometimes it's just smarter to tip that ball right back in on the putback rather than bringing it down so it can just get stripped.
He fought for position and made the play. McGrady can pick up his 20th point this trip down.
Don't get picked.
Armstrong passes. Hill releases. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. Anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Passes.
Slide. Anyone set?
Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot.
Pick him up.
Gets cut off by Armstrong. Launches from beyond the arc. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game.
He is just brutal on the defense from the three-point land, Bob. Truly one of the great shooters in this league.
Bounce pass. The Magic work it up court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. McGrady now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Doesn't get it all the way there.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed. The Heat
Have the rock. They're shooting 20% from the arc. Grant passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Nabbed by Mourning. Butler lets it go from 17 feet out. Puts too much on it.
You've got one of the best defenders in the league there. With that stop, he shows just how valuable he is.
Passes. Gets stopped by Strickland. 7 on the shot clock. Pass back. Armstrong goes with a fadeaway. Puts up a miss.
Armstrong must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Caron Butler launches from beyond the arc. Butler from the arc. That's 2 from downtown. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out. Grant with the inbound. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 41-34. Well, that's it for us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Magic come away with a 7-point win over the Heat. They now move to 6-9 on the year. The Magic just made a determined effort tonight to only take high percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Tracy McGrady finished with a total of 18 points. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.